a stop. 23-14, Washington over Philadelphia. Stadium in Philadelphia. A good old-fashioned NFC East matchup.
You know, the Redskin defense in the last couple of weeks, it looked so bad. You know, 2 weeks ago against Buffalo, they couldn't stop the run. Last week, they couldn't stop the pass against Arizona. And today, they've been scrapping this Eagle offense pretty good all day.
Doing a good job. And the Redskins lead it. Here's Detmer. To Christy Jones.
Sean Gilbert was right back there in his face, and we saw, and remember earlier where we saw Sean Gilbert. Here's Sean Gilbert here, where he was hanging all over Ty Detmer on one of those interceptions, and you can see why. I mean, he just takes a rush, goes to the outside, and doesn't let Ty Detmer have someplace to step up. Now, see, Ty Detmer can kind of move around that big pile, but Sean Gilbert will always create a big pile.
Waters stopped by Gilbert. He is very close to a first down.
This is a good matchup here. You just see Joe Panos again guarding, blocking against Sean Gilbert. Sean Gilbert wins this one. He gets underneath him. You see, once you get underneath the shoulder pad and you get the guy straightened up, you have won that battle. And Joe Panos is going backwards, and he's in the hole. So there's no place for Ricky Waters to run. But Sean Gilbert caused that play.
3rd and 1. The Eagles 3 out of 5 in situations like this. That's Waters, who bounced outside and I think got enough for the first down. If not, he's very close.
He wouldn't have had it on the first try. He tried to go in there to the left or up the middle, and he had to kind of fall out to the right because it wasn't there initially. Watch when he comes up here, there's nothing there, and then as he hits in here, you see he hits right there. Look, there's nothing there. That wouldn't be a first down, but then as he slides out to the right, he gets the first down because they really had that middle plugged up. Ricky Waters ran right into the middle and then felt that plug and then slid from the plug up.
They're going to measure. You know, John, the owner of the Washington Redskins, Jack Kent Cooke, Norv Turner's boss and friend, just got out of the hospital yesterday. He'd been hospitalized with complications from arthritis. He's at home watching today. What a remarkable man he is.
And we send along our best and help him to get well.
Detmer back to throw. Steps up. Works the pocket. And the pocket collapsed around him. Round the corner is Owens again. And Ken Harvey.
Yeah, you see Ken Harvey is going to be a rusher. Ken Harvey comes from this side. Owens from up here on this side. You see, they both get there about the same time, and they make Ty Detmer come up. Ty Detmer had to step up, and then when he stepped up, he still had nothing, and then that second layer got him. That first layer came from the outside and forced him up to the second layer, then the second layer of rush got him.
Detmer back on second down. Again, the pocket collapses. He threw it away in the direction of Irving Fryer.
Holy moly, someone ran right over Barrett Brooks, his left tackle. I mean, if you're a tackle watching, you're right here, this is what you don't want to happen to you. And they didn't run over him, he tripped.
Yep.
What he did is his right foot stepped on Joe Panos and he tripped.
Sean Gilbert on top of Ty Detmer.
Watch, if you see that, Panos right here stepped on his foot is what happened. Boy, that is tough pass protection when you're going your pass protection, and the guy steps in your foot.
Screen pass to Waters. That's been successful before Marcus Patton made the stop. Charlie Garner, by the way, my information is that his foot was injured. You saw him limp off the field.
And this is an interesting call here, Pat. It's going to be 4th down and about 3. Ray Rhodes knows that the quarter is coming up, and he has to make a decision here.
Again, Charlie Garner injured his left ankle, and in all likelihood, he will not return. Veterans Stadium. Fourth quarter to come. And the Eagles will start it back in punt formation. Brian Mitchell deep for the Redskins. High kick is going to sail into the end zone.
Listen to those boos.
Yep.
I think part of it is for Hutton kicking it in the end zone again where the Redskins get the ball in the 20. And maybe the other is with the score 23-14, maybe these fans wanted Ray Rhodes to go for it on 4th and 2.
They always want you to go for it. The Redskins 23, the Eagles 14. The Eagles have the ball at their own 21-yard line. The NFC East standings, the Eagles 7-3, Washington 7-3, so the winner of this one goes into first place in the NFC East. Dallas plays Green Bay tomorrow night.
I'll tell you one thing, Philadelphia has a lot easier schedule from here on out than the Washington Redskins.
The Redskins still play the Cowboys twice. Here's Ricky Waters. First down, yardage out to the 35. Stanley Richards with a stop right now for McDonald's game break. Let's return to James Brown at our Fox Television Center.
Pat, the Panthers hoping for a playoff spot this year. Anthony Johnson, 77 yards in the game thus far. This a 7-yard run to score. 17-10, Carolina over St. Louis. Back to Pat and John.
Back here at Veterans Stadium, it's 23-14 Redskins. Eagles first and 10 at their own 35. Denver back to throw. Pryor makes the catch. Pretty close to a first down. Darrell Green made the stop. Let's go back, John. We were talking about the remaining games and the schedules.
Yeah, you know, it looks like if the Eagles could win this game, get by this game, that, you know, they have a pretty easy schedule. Arizona, the Giants, Indianapolis, the Jets, and Arizona. So, I mean, there's nothing easy. There's no gimmies in this league, and I know that. But the Redskins, on the other hand, have to play the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys in like 5 days.
Denver. Pass is caught at midfield by Pryor. Here's the Redskin schedule after today. San Francisco, as you said, and Dallas in 4 days. Tampa Bay, Arizona, and then Dallas again, the final game at RFK Stadium.
But the Redskins have done an outstanding job. I mean, I think if you say who's, you know, there's a lot of good coaches in this league, but Norv Turner, Ray Rhodes, you know, are two of the best. I think Norv Turner has done more with less at being 7-3 than anyone else.
Waters breaks into the Redskins secondary momentarily. Marcus Patton finally stopped him as he got down to the 40-yard line. About a yard shy of the first.
But they're getting right in behind this right side. You see, you start from the left side. Guy McIntyre's in there, stays with his guy. He just got enough of Sean Gilbert. Guy McIntyre did to shield him, to let him so that he couldn't get from that backside to get Ricky Waters.
Waters gets the carry again and breaks a tackle and gets a first down. Kevin Turner got the key block. Dexter Nottage made the stop for Washington.
And Ricky Waters has to do it now. You know, last week they put Charlie Gardner in. Earlier today they had put Charlie Gardner in to give him a life, and Charlie Gardner isn't available anymore. So the running part of the game, it has to be Ricky Waters, and he's carried the ball 23 times today already for 90 yards.
9.5 minutes remaining. The Eagles marching, the Redskins leading. This is Waters again to the 32. Stopped by Patton again.
You know, and this is when you get to the Redskin defense, and that's one of the things Norv Turner was talking about last night, that, you know, we get ahead and then they get to our defense, and sometimes he said we get ahead, then they start going 4 wide receivers. We have to play nickel and can't stop them. Here they got ahead, and the Eagles are just coming back and just ramming the ball right down their throat.
Norv Turner said to us last night, we can score with anybody, on anybody. But now we're on defense. That's Christy Jones. That's that same pattern. That crossing pattern. Harvey made the stop.
Yeah, they've gotten, and that's the third big play. They've gotten one big play that got them down to the goal line. They got a touchdown off this play, and they get it again. Again, just getting Sean Gilbert out of there. Ty Detmer finding a lane, and Chris T. Jones are running that crossing pattern.
1st and 10, Philadelphia. 3 wide receivers for the Eagles. They're out of the huddle in a hurry now. Detmer changing the play at the line. And back to throw it. Firing deep is Detmer, and the pass is caught out of bounds by Fryer.
You know, an interesting thing happened on that play. It was an audible, like you say. Ty Detmer clapped his hands, and on the other end, Fryer clapped his hands. And if you can see him clapping his hands there, now that's part of the audible, either that he got it, and then he is going to run an up out here on Darrell Green. See, it's a little stop and go. So Ty Detmer saw that tight coverage, man on man, wanted that matchup because he had no help. Irving Fryer claps his hands, which means I got it, and then they went to get it, but didn't.
Here's Detmer back to throw. He has good time this time. The pass was tight end. Jason Dunn is caught as a flag. 2 flags on the play. And they're signaling he was down, I think, at about the 1-yard line.
Ken Harvey and Darrell Green were both down there. Ty Detmer's trying to get something, but that was a heck of a throw and a heck of a catch by Jason Dunn.
Wasn't it? Ricky Waters saying we got to have that much. So apparently, and obviously now it was not a touchdown.
On
he
the
is
defense,
down.
number 57, penalty will be declined. There was a catch, be 1st and goal.
Yeah, they're calling. You see, Ken Harvey had his hand on Jason Dunn. He had his arm around his waist as he caught the ball. But if you see the arm in there around the waist, Jason Dunn just stuck with it, just stayed in there. Darrell Green was over the top. Ken Harvey was hanging on to him. That was a heck of a throw by Ty Detmer.
And a heck of a catch.
I know, with concentration, when you got a guy hanging around your waist and a guy over your head.
At any rate, it's 1st and goal for the Eagles at the 1.
I don't think Ricky Waters would get it here.
I would think you're right. He scored the other touchdown. He scores this touchdown.
Yeah, what they do is they put Ricky Waters as a fullback on goal line. He was a fullback location then. I'll tell you, winning and scoring touchdowns are a great deodorant. Here he is right here as a fullback, not the halfback. You see, and then the fullback becomes the halfback, Kevin Turner, and he gives them the lead. Started in there in that right side and just felt that soft middle.
Anderson for the extra point. And it's 23-21. Washington leading with 7:45 left. 3:21 in this one. The Eagles have won the last 8 games of this series. Brian Mitchell returns for the Redskins out to the 26th. Special teams have improved just a bit.
Well, that's the one area that they were worried about, and the one guy that they were worried about was Mitchell there, who just got that ball.
First and 10, Washington at their own 26. The last time the Redskins had the ball, the Eagle defense changed up a little bit. They started to blitz a little bit more, put some pressure on.
Yeah, they started to go after him. They were a little soft, I thought, in the first half. And then they started to pick it up in the second half a little. In the last series, they went after him. They were a lot more aggressive.
Logan gets the carry and gets very little, if anything.
Now, they're not having much success over there. Mike Mamula is playing well, and William Thomas, and that's where they're getting the tackles, and it's also where they're getting their rush from. These two guys here